I can't stop winning as a massive Cooler fan. Not only does he get one of the best legendary intros in the game, he also gets one of the best Sparking Black Infinite skins in the game. So today we're going to be playing Cooler once again and just using his new awesome skin. Yep, that's it. That's just the whole point of the video. And we are here with the first game. Look how sick Cooler looks. We are using the brand new Infinite skin that he got, the Sparking Black, whatever it's called, EX skin that he just got. It looks so good on him. It might be one of the best of this set. And one of my main issues with Cooler skins is that while the final form looks cool, the base form doesn't look that great, but the base form here looks incredible. So I just can't stop winning as a Cooler fan. He got one of the best legendary intros. He got one of the best EX skins. While he may not be super strong right now, just because we're not really in a dash heavy meta right now, we have characters like Topo that has no dashes at all. We have Beerus that does have a dash, but he can kind of circumvent that with using skill 1 combos. We have God Goku, who has no mobility, who's just going to be sitting far back. Kefla is good, and I do think Cooler can do good against a Kefla, but I personally, it's been a bit since I've seen a Kefla, and just the amount of sustain that characters like a Topo Baby have, especially in the bot lane, is just ridiculous. And we're actually not laning against a Topo Baby. We're against a baby Beerus. Sorry, I just had to get out of there real quick. Let's hope Beerus can also get out. And Beerus is thankfully is going to be able to get out of that. I'm surprised we're not going against a Topo Baby, because that lane is just been super dominant. Topo's healing paired up with Baby's healing, it makes it one of the hardest lanes to go against. But thankfully we're not, because that lane's super annoying. But Cooler himself didn't receive any buffs, and I would have said, and I was saying during season 5, that he felt fine. There's characters like Kid Goku, characters like, Kefla, of course, characters like that. Let's see if I can't get this. We unfortunately did not get the Kai. I'm just going to instantly die because Beerus pops his ult, and I missed my skill 3 trying to stun the Beerus, and that's unfortunate. That is the main issue with Cooler, is that he doesn't have sustain. Oh, I messed up by getting this farm because I should have went top. Unfortunate. They are gonna get that guy out of destruction. No, they're thankfully not. But then, yeah, the thing with Cooler is, a lot of characters can either just do so much burst damage instantly like a Beerus, or they can just out sustain him like a Topo Baby. And while he does have a crazy ult, his ult is, I think, a crazy ult, especially if you power it with his passive. It's just, he's kind of falling a bit behind compared to the other tanks, and now that we're not kind of in an we're in a not movement-based heavy meta right now, it's gonna make Cooler a bit worse. Let's see if we can snipe that, and we cannot. So it's just gonna be hard for Beerus Cooler for doing anything. Let's just get our abilities real quick. I just try to use it. I did not know why that Baby just ulted right there, but we're not just gonna be able to go down here. We're now level 7. I'm just gonna pop all of that. I'm just gonna ult this, and let's just do some anti-mobility stuff. We end up killing the Baby, and we end up killing the Beerus, but unfortunately we don't secure the Nappa boss. Unfortunate, but hey, we at least got a life, and we're not level 7 that we can transform here. Cooler's ult is still crazy. I'm just gonna do that just in case. Cooler's ult can still do a lot of damage, especially the final hits of it, and it's gonna be hard for a Topo to actually get out of his ult. As you saw there, Topo was using his counter, and he can't really use the vanishing step during it, so I could just perfectly position my ult to just get on top of him. But yeah, I'm just gonna be out sustained infinitely, so if I don't get out of that, this is a game I'm maxing out my skill 2 this game. It's a game I probably shouldn't be maxing out my skill 2. Maybe maxing out my skill 1 could have been better, or skill 3. That's the weird thing about Cooler, is that he has like strong moves that you want all of them maxed, but it's just a lot harder to do that than normal. And It all just depends on what comp you're kind of going against. If you're going against a like mobility heavy comp, you want skill 2 max. If you want a comp like this that you need to kind of catch people out, you want to max your skill 3. If you're wanting to go like a bit more offensive, more carry build, maybe you can do skill 1. Though you can still do the like your shenanigans with your skill 2. And you can even mostly just use your skill 1 just to get your mobility frames up. Or not your mobility frames, your iframes up, and just... Oh, I stopped Beerus from using his ult. Or from using his dive. And we killed Baby before his ult is able to go off. I need to go up top to try to help him with this boss. I do not know if we're going to be able to do anything here. I'm blind. Unfortunately, I do not secure the boss. We're just going to transform here. And we're just going to get this Krillin kills if we can. Though he is the fastest thing ever. I'm just going to instantly get out. He has running a full blue set. So he's just going to get out of that. Unfortunate that I wasn't able to secure the boss. You know, that's twice not that, you know, I get close, but then there Beerus is able to secure just because Beerus can do a lot of burst damage. This is a bit of a rough game just because we lost both bosses. I think we're doing fine level-wise, but we're just not really securing the bosses, and we're not a risk control boss KO. But hey, the skin still looks super sick. The black with like the gray and just the sparking lightning effects does look quite nice. I would like to get 10 here. Maybe if I can upgrade, fully just max out my skill 2. Because we do have skill 2 increased damage. So that would help out here. We have 6 snowballs, or not snowball stacks, build up stacks. So let's just get this. We're going to max out our skill 2. And we got to get ready for this Yakon because I'm not going to be, no one's going to be able to just come in there and see what it is. Let's just do this. I'm just gonna ult this. Just see if we can't kill this Beerus through it. And let's just see if we can't stop this baby. Krillin is indeed going to get that guy out of destruction, which is really unfortunate. And now we just gotta be careful. I would like to get level 11 real quickly. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do this. Just get me out of here. I gotta go heal. Beerus is ulting. And we just gotta go get ready for Yakon. Hopefully, you know, thanks since Krillin and Baby are busy here, that Topo isn't doing it. And Topo is not doing it. Let's just see if we can get out of that. Our team is doing it, but we just got to be careful. I mean, we don't have any damage on Gods of Destruction yet. We just got to be careful. I'm going to have my ult for this. We just got to be careful with this. Thankfully, we do secure, and we end up killing Beerus for it. But I do not know how we can start to try to come back in this game. It's going to be hard to push with a Krillin just because, you know, one of us might be is going to have to just sit there and tank his mines, which is, you know, for the greater good, I should do it, but the whole team is already up there. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to farm. And Cooler's ult does come back really fast. So I'm already at 50%. We're now level 12. I'm gonna see, can I get a potential? No, that is a whole T-bot. Never mind. We're in a rough spot because we still need to prevent the triple boss KO, and we don't have any damage on any Gods of Destruction. The only damage we have on top was because of us getting the Yakon, but we have more health thanks to Yakon's effect. And we have 8 build-up stacks, so we just need to try to win this fight. We're gonna have ult for this, so we need to get a crazy ult. We have Beerus there. I do not have anything. Let me just do this. Let's just kill this this baby here. I think that is indeed worth it. Let's just try to get this, prevent the triple boss KO. There's going to be an ultimate Gohan pushing top with Gohan trying to stop it. We need to get this boss before Beerus can spawn it, but I think we should be able to, so we can safely prevent the triple boss KO, and we should just be able to get to level 13 here by getting all this farm. And we get the top god of destruction, and I think the team should be able to get out here. I would like to get to my max build-up stacks and level 13. That would help me out a lot. Thank you. Trunks is actually going to go push this. And I'm just going to towel out of there. And I'm just going to go back to my god of destruction. We have crawled our way back into the game. Unfortunately, it does look like Trunks is going to just sacrifice his life to just get a bit of chip on the god of destruction. And now we are level 13. We have our max range abilities and we have our max build-up stacks. So hopefully we can start, you know, we prevented the triple boss KO. We're winning our team fights because we are farmed up. I think we're landing good ults. We're kind of picking people off where it's going to prevent Baby from doing anything. Get me out of there. I don't really want to fight this just yet. I'm just going to ult this now. That should be a dead baby. Ow. Okay, I kind of ulted nothing there, I will be honest. But we end up killing their Beerus and forced the Krillin and Baby to get off. But I did not know if that's a good ult. Topo's actually top, which is interesting and good information to know. I'm at 30% ult because Krillin ult is quite short cooldown. But that's still, if they try to fight here, I'm not going to have it, which is a big team fighting ult. I might just go get this top or this bottom god of destruction. I have the Tau to get out. I can just go chip it. And even if I take a bunch of damage, just get me out of there. Yeah. Because that's still dumb. It's super dumb. And I think that was fine. We just got that god of destruction. And now we've kind of tied up the game. Like, we prevented the triple boss KO. We've gotten both top and bottom gods of destruction. They are technically winning because they have a little bit of chip damage on our top god of destruction. But we're still in a perfectly fine spot. We see Krillin up top. And now we have ult. So we are perfectly fine. We just need the rest of our team to kind of farm up and get to a high enough level. There is a Krillin around here. If we can do anything there. Let's just see if we can't kill this Krillin. It does not look like we're going to be able to kill him. But can we maybe kill this this baby? Let's just do this. Kill the baby. And we have our empowered ult. Let's just go crazy here. And we're going to be able to kill this Topo, hopefully. And with a baby dead and a Topo, Krillin's going to be forced to go back. Can we kill this Beerus? Because I will just go right here. Krillin's going to be able to start. Going to have to try to stop me. He even ults. We just got to be super careful here. Here comes Baby. And we get some chip off. Thankfully, Trunks gets the god of destruction. I'm just going to recall here. Never mind. I'm just going to towel out. That's a terrible towel. Hopefully Baby does not get to me here because we're just slowly doing our best to regen, and we're just going to safely recall him back. That was a great team fight for us. We managed to catch people out, and now we have the advantage for like almost the first time in the game. We just need a team to continue farming up, and I mean we can still farm up ourselves because getting to 14 is never a bad thing. We're going to have our ult for this next fight. We did good ulting, getting the Baby out, stopping any potential healing. The Topo was a bit scary with his healing, but he is now, you know, there's no snowball stacks in enemy team. The Beerus went lightning swift. So, let's just see. It's obviously going to be scary having to deal with a Krillin there. Krillin's going to get out of there. I'm potentially scared of the rat attempt. That's what I'm potentially scared of. There's a Baby here. I'm just going to get out of there. I don't want to deal with that. Krillin's trying to find his best, I guess, chance to rat, but we're just playing so good of defense that he's just not finding anything. And if he does get out, he's gonna just screw things up for his team. But the enemy team actually does show up there. I'm just gonna ult this now. We should just kill this Beerus. Never mind. There's the Beerus kill. Let's just kill one on this baby here. This should be the death of baby, and this should just be the game. Yeah, it is. And the enemy team surrenders. I think we played really good defense. We're picking our fights really well. I feel like I had pretty good ults because of Cooler. You just want to try to get your passive up to get your next empowered ability, and then you just want to ult. And we actually end up getting MVP. Look how good the skin looks when the MVP screen. It looks so good. I'm really happy with this video. I'm really satisfied. I mean, I feel like we played pretty well. We'll give it up to our Beerus because that was a pretty insane game. We went 4-1-10. Got good damage on Gods of Destruction. Did 167,000 damage. We easily did more damage than our Trunks. We did more damage than their Topo and Beerus. And their Krillin. We did so much damage. We did the third most damage in the game. We only died once, which I believe was kind of early on. But wow, that was quite a surprising game. Yeah, as long as you have for the stats, if you look at the stats, it seems like this game should be a complete total stomp from our side. But we lost 2 bosses. We were on the back foot for a majority of that game. So Cooler can obviously still put in work, even if he's not the absolute strongest tank right now. I think he still is a good tank. It's just what he likes to do. You know, he's gonna get out sustained, out damaged from a lot of these more top tier damage dealers, and he doesn't really have team protection. One of the best thing for team fights is his ult. His ult is one of the best team fighting ults in the game. It's just everything else about Cooler is just not. It's not the better for him, and that's perfectly fine. Though if they did want to buff Cooler and I get to make a second Cooler video, hell yeah. But I mean, that game went absolutely crazy. The fact that we actually came back in the game was insane, and the skin looks so good. That's the whole point of the video. It's just me gushing about the skin. It looks so good. So with that, let's move on to the next game. And we are here with the next game. We actually have a super start game, and our God Goku actually also has a Sparking Black, who I believe is also going to be laning with us. So we're going to have a Sparking Black duo, but we have a going against a baby and a Topo. If they're laning against each other, that's going to be a really hard lane to go against. We're going to be maxing out, I believe, our skill 2 just to get the maximum range, and just in case they want a vanishing step towards my God Goku, I can protect them. That's the best team protection mechanic that Cooler has, is preventing vanishing steps. We don't have a burst step game, so it's going to be less useful, but it's still something to kind of keep in mind. But I do not know how we're going to out-sustain a baby Topo. This lane, I'm sure if you guys have been playing starting Season 6, is absolutely insane. There's just very few characters that can out-sustain them early. And yeah, we're going against the Topo baby, of course. No, there's actually a Frieza here. What is happening? I'm trying to help my there. Actually, God Goku is going crazy and just absolutely melting the Topo. I have no idea what that play was from the enemy, why there is a Frieza bot, but sure. I don't know what just happened. And it looks like they're still getting completely wrecked top lane. The Topo baby just overextended and couldn't get the health regen. But our God Goku's already level 5, which is crazy to say. I don't think he got the Kai, so I'm surprised he's level 5. But he can ult this Kai right now if he really wanted to. Let's just do this to prevent them from getting it. We're just gonna be 5 ourselves, and we're just gonna ult this now. Unfortunately, they are probably dead. I'm just gonna get out of there. Never mind. Baby, unfortunately, as I went to ult and went inside Topo, and I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to ult the baby, but I knew he was gonna do that, and yeah, that's what I expect to happen to this lane. Is we cannot out-sustain them, especially as soon as they get on top of us. We can't really get them off, and it's just gonna make this lane really hard to deal with, which is also why Cooler is not in a great spot right now. We eventually steal that farm. Let's actually see if we can't stop this. Ow. I'm dead. Because I went too far. And I also hit Topo during his counter. Yeah. Very hard lane to deal with. There's just so much healing that Cooler, who I've always thought was like the offensive tank, can't really do much against. There's just too much healing for him to compete against that it's hard for him to get his damage out. Now we gotta go top to try to help get this Gekishin, and hopefully we can get. I mean, we have great secures. We have Krillin ult, we have Piccolo ult, we have God Goku ult. We should hopefully be able to get this, but we're going to be against an Oob ult. I'm just gonna ult this now. Thankfully, we do get it, and holy crap, I have no idea what the hell just happened. There's a baby that's trying to kill us. Frieza, during that chance, just absolutely went against that. He's no longer vanishing stepping, and we're just gonna be able to kill him. Frieza got a max question burst at top god destruction, but we got the boss there because we just absolutely melted their team. I guess that's how team fights are gonna go for us. Is I just gotta find a crazy ult that will allow my team to get a bunch of ults to chain up together with Krillin ult, God Goku ult, Piccolo ult. So I guess that's just what I gotta look out for. And I want to get to level 8 so I can get another point to my ult and skill 3 so I can get a long range dash, because long range dash does feel really nice if someone does just start max. I used to be a cooler skill 1, always starter or maxer, but after seeing some of the best coolers and realizing what they've been doing, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I just want this. They can take the Kai, that's perfectly okay. There's not much we can really do. I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna surprise kill that baby before he can get anything going, and I'm gonna see if I can't run down to get some good chip on this God of Destruction. We're not gonna get a max destruction burst, but I can at least get some chip done. I mean, that's pretty big chip. Okay. I did not expect that Oob to ult that. That was kind of crazy. Oob ulted that before Nappa, which is really crazy. But now we have all of our thing here. I'm just gonna ult this now. And we just absolutely killed that Oob. We need to go protect our God Goku here. Let's just do this. Let's just kill this Topo here. And we're just going to be able to kill this baby. Nice. And I'm going to say someone to defend this while I just go get this bottom God of Destruction, because they're not going to be able to stop me, even with a Frieza here with the Doria. Just going to get this. And we're just going to even just kill this Frieza ourselves. Yeah, just kill the Frieza and get the God of Destruction. Man, I've missed Cooler so much. I love this character. Sorry, this is not. That's just the end of the sentence. That was so a weird sense. We have 6 stacks of our build-ups. Our God Goku has 7 snowball stacks. We need to make sure he keeps those no matter what. And we are a triple boss KO potentially opportunity here. I want to see if I can get to level 7 before I get there, before we start fighting this boss. I think I'm gonna be like 1 farm off, unfortunately. No, we actually do get it. That's quite big. I'm just gonna go in here and we got this. I'm just gonna ult this now. I'm not too sure how this interaction is gonna work. Yeah, that was quite awkward. Krillin is just gonna get a max action burst here. Yeah, just go for this. Frieza, they're trying to get this. I think this is perfectly fine. We're giving up a... Never mind. We're not getting a max action burst here. I think we're just gonna give up this Yakon for some damage. Maybe if our God Goku ults and misses, that's perfectly fine. If we can get this boss still, because we're still competing for this. They haven't gotten it. Topo is there super low. No, they actually have just gotten it, but they might still be around here if we can get it. We should just be able to kill. The door is actually gonna knock me away from missing out on the oob kill, which sucks. Also sucks that our Krillin didn't get a max ejection burst bot. Frieza should just be dead here, if I had to imagine. Yeah, Frieza is trying to get some chip as much as he can, but we just got to play good enough defense to prevent that from happening. And yeah, my ult was in a weird spot of Yakon where like half of it was outside, so should stop, but half of it was inside of it. That was just a weird interaction there. We gotta hopefully get this Jocko to get our triple boss KO. We gotta also just keep farming. We're at 8 build-up stacks. Let's see if we can maybe get to 9 just before this. That'd be nice if we can. I don't think we'll be able to. We actually do, and we get to level 12. But now we just gotta go run here and see what's exactly happening. We do not have our ults. Now we have our ult here. They are kind of low. I'm just gonna go in on this oob if we can. Oh, that unfortunate oob does kill me. I didn't kill the Topo and Baby ulting. Krillin does end up killing Topo through the mines, and Baby's just gonna get some damage on the God of Destruction, while Krillin's just gonna go push. I do not know where Frieza is. They probably are on this boss. Yeah, I was gonna say if, but Krillin's gonna get this top God of Destruction, so I think that was worth it for us. We just gotta prevent them from getting this bottom God of Destruction. Fortunately, we do not. But so we lose triple boss KO. We're kind of losing our fights here because we're getting to the point in the game where oob ult just absolutely deletes anyone. And now we just got to do this. Let's see if we can't get to Frieza. We unfortunately cannot. But we now have our 10 build-up stacks, and we just got to get to 13 at this point. I imagine now the enemy team, they prevented our triple boss KO, which is truly unfortunate. I've probably been misplaying. I need to protect my God Goku because he's being super careful of his snowball stacks. That I should just sit on top of him. I'm trying to get some like offense started, but it's really not working out too well. And I should just play a bit more defensively. If we can see where anyone in the enemy team is, that'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, their Frieza and Oob are playing absolutely defensively. Let's just get to level 13 right now. And now we're just kind of in a weird standstill where I'm sure the whole enemy team is just sitting around here while we're obviously playing defensively in case they try to do offensively. But, I mean, we're in a winning position. If we stall this game out till Zeno, our Zeno's gonna hit their Dragon Shell first because we have 2 Gods of Destruction. They only have 1, and then we also have God Goku that can just ult globally. So let's just see here. This Frieza. Yeah, we're just gonna kill the Frieza, and now we could just go. It's a 3v4. Piccolo's just gonna slowly start coming up on the rear, and I mean this is our best chance as a 4v3. I'm just gonna ult this now. That did so much damage. Ow! I'm actually probably dead from that. That was a misplay from me. I know Topo countered this a lot, but yeah, this is a fallback. I probably just threw the game considering Krillin's just probably gonna die now unless he can somehow find the movement speed to get away. It does look like he is gonna be able to, but Frieza's gonna rush attack. There's a Topo here. There's the ult. Looks like our God Goku is gonna end up dying. Uses his ult to actually dodge the Topo ult and actually manages to get away. Wow. Now we just gotta, he just needs to back, and we just still gotta defend our God Goku here because I'm sure this baby is looking for him. Yeah, God Goku's just now just gonna get out. There's a Frieza around here somewhere that I would like to catch, as Frieza's just been really annoying. Just trying to find... Okay, he just back. Yeah, like I said, even though I massively made a mistake there, my team is just carrying me, and the enemy team has to make an offensive play. We can just sit here all day, and we're going to. We have a Krill and Piccolo. We're going to sit here all day just playing defensively. And as long as we don't mess up a fight, I'm going to wait here in this bush in case if Frieza shows up. If we can just stall this out towards Zeno, we will win because of Gekishin Burst. That's really important that I was a split second away from getting the rush attack on the Frieza. I think the Frieza saw the God Goku and just got scared. We need a Piccolo to get to level 13. That'd be nice. Frieza's up top for some reason. I do not know what this Frieza's exactly doing. Frieza's just being really weird, just going plays like that. I'm not too sure what Frieza's plan is there. I am not too sure. But we can see Topo bot. We don't know where this Frieza is. Frieza's also bot. Oob is bot. At this point, we're just stalling towards Zeno. And I do not know why both games of this video have been super long. But we're just stalling at this point. We have a minute left towards, like a minute 15 towards Zeno. We're just stalling. I have Tao to get to bot as fast as possible. There's Baby there. There's Frieza there. The team is making an offensive push. I do not know what their game plan is here. I'm just gonna ult this now. And they're just gonna get out of there. I'm just going to pound my way out of there. Ow. Now I'm just gonna go fully heal up. They're making an offensive play because I'm sure they've realized if they let this game go on for like a minute longer, they will just lose. But now we're fully healed up here. Topo, I'm not too sure where he is. There is Topo. Let's just stop this Baby from using an offensive abilities. And I'm just going to heal up really quickly. And there's an Oob getting ready to push, which we will just stop. He's trying to get a max Gekishin Burst, and I'm honestly just going to go behind this Oob. And we killed the Oob. Let's just do this on Topo. And this should just be the game. I'm just going to ult this now. And that is the team ace. We have finally won the game. And the GA have surrendered. 15 minutes and 35 seconds. We played that so defensively because that was a guaranteed win if you just played defensively. They had to come to us. They had to make offensive plays. Currently gets MVP. That makes complete sense. It's... No, really. In a situation like that, I'm perfectly chill playing defensively. So the enemy team has to come to us and make a mistake. There's a chance there during that fight. I could have just left that fight if I had Tao and go push. If we didn't even get that ace, Zeno was going to show up and we just win because Zeno has more health to drain from our God of Destruction than they have. So we could just go end the game there. And even then, we also have a God Goku that could just ult the Dragon Shell if anyone's close to it. But that game went on for super long. There, our Krillin went 10-1. We ended up doing more damage than our Piccolo, which is quite surprising. And we actually did more damage than their Oob. I guess their Oob wasn't finding the right opportunities. This game shouldn't have taken 15 minutes. Let me be clear. This game should not have taken 15 minutes when we just had to get one more boss and we dodged triple boss count. You look at the scoreboard. I mean, their Freeze was 0-6. Their Baby was 1-4, and their Oob was 3-4. We thought this game should not have been taking 15 minutes, but we just played it complete defensively. That was a safe winning play to play super defensively there. And if we secured one more boss, we could have played more offensive. Do not get me wrong, but yeah, I mean. You saw there, some of my ults went absolutely crazy, some of my ults didn't. Even though I'm like anti-mobility, oops, stuff like he was going around super crazily. And I wasn't maybe doing the best job protecting my team. But I think I was still contributing a lot to team fights. I mean, I did 169,000 damage. I was taking a lot of damage from the enemies. Cooler can still be great It's just there's some other tanks that provide more to the team, which could be better when, especially when all the damage, when a lot the top 2 damage characters now are insanely strong. So protecting them makes way more sense than potentially you making an offensive play. So this game's awesome. I love playing Cooler. I do not know why I've got 2 15-minute games back to back, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the final game. And we are here for the final game. We actually have another Super Start Spirited Away Bushround Guide to Destruction game, and we're going up against seemingly another Topo and Baby. I mean, this is probably the best bot lane deal, especially with Super Start. You just Super Start the possession on Baby, Super Start the skill 2 Tornado on Topo, and there's just not much to be done there. It's just gonna be so much healing. Now the question is, can I do more offense than their Baby can heal? Probably not, especially considering Baby can both do offense with the cover fire and the healing. So we're gonna be here for another rough lane. Now hopefully this lane doesn't start as weirdly as the other one did. I think the Frieza's why we won the other game, because I have no clue what the Frieza was doing. I do wish, you know, Topo I remember seasons ago they gave Topo the buff to get the... Oh, we actually stopped the Baby from using his possession. The ability should be on cooldown, and we're actually gonna be able to kill the Topo, or kill the... Oh, use our invincibility frames. Ooh, we gotta back out there, and we are probably dead. Oh, let's just get out of there. We actually stopped the Baby from using the possession and getting into Topo for the healing. That's how we were able to kill him. That was quite unfortunate. If you can do that more of Cooler, then yeah, Cooler could be a good option against Baby, but you're not always going to be able to do that. That was mostly luck on my part. But if you could do that, that'd be awesome. I mean, their Topo's level 5 now. Which he probably will ult us, if I had to imagine, this next fight. But I just want to get all my build-up stacks here. Just get ready here. And we're also gonna do level 5 ourselves. Topo's going in. Let's see if we can't save him. And he is dead. And now we are here. We should, if we use our invincibility frames, we should just be able to get out of there. And they get a max action burst at top. I was super low. I couldn't defend that. And I shouldn't have been farming. I should have probably went in with my Topo, so that's on me. I just got greedy for the build-up stacks. And it's not really going to matter that both Baby and Topo use ults, because they should get it back before the first boss here. We're just going to do this. Give me my steel skin. We just gotta get out. Oh, I'm dead. And so is our Topo. Yeah, this lane is going a lot worse than the initial one. I should have just towed out late ages ago. That's just on me. And now we gotta get ready for this boss. Hopefully the Piccolo should be bottom and he's secure. Hopefully Gotenks doesn't show up top. I need to go up top to stop this Gotenks who's pushing. And we lose the God of Destruction. We lose Nappa and lose the fight. Yeah. In this video, I think we showed off the strengths of Cooler. And I think this match we're going to be seeing the flaws of Cooler. Where, you know, especially with a Topo Baby right now, you are not out-sustaining them and not doing enough significant damage to break through them. So you're just in a really rough spot. I need to get down bot, just in case they try to push it here. I would like to also get to level 8 if possible. I mean, their Topo's level 9, so that's gonna be rough. We are one farm away from level 8, which would help out a lot. I'm just gonna ult this now. Just get rid of this if we can. That topo healing was ridiculous. Krillin's dead. And thankfully our kid Goku managed to get the kill, but he still might be dead. There. This Gotenks is just pushing. This is not going well for us. I should have vanishing to jump out earlier. Nope. Just get this Gotenks out. Gotenks is gonna transform and completely dodge the the Krillin. And he's gonna die there. And Gotenks is gonna get. I think this game is just a loss. We just can't get anything started. I could have transformed. I could have towed earlier. They already at the god of the show. Got Jackie June. I think this game is over. I'm personally so down for a short game after we've had two 15-minute games. I'm so down for an absolute decimation. And I think showing us a flaw of Cooler where, especially with a Topo baby, there is just not thing you can do. Like, we got pretty lucky last game with a God Goku, but it's just super rough and we end up surrendering. Normally I wouldn't include games like this because complete stomps are not that great to watch, but I think it's perfectly fine in this situation where we've had two 15-minute games. We're showing off a flaw of Cooler right now where he does not do enough damage to out-sustain stuff like Topo and Baby. I mean, we went 0-3. We did more damage than our kid Goku. But, yeah, I mean, look, their baby, they're both their baby Topo were level 9. Piccolo was level 10. I out-damaged their Piccolo, but, yeah, 0-3-2. There's a flaw of Cooler. He's supposed to be the damage tank, but when you have a character like Topo who can seemingly be a bit more tanky, can be sustained longer in fights thanks to his healing, paired up with a baby that can just deal damage while with his possession fire and heal the already tanky Topo, it makes Cooler less significant. Why play Cooler when you can just play Topo? So that's why Cooler is, and especially because Topo has no mobility. So Cooler's skill 2 is useless. I probably shouldn't have started out to skill 2. Maybe I could start skill 1 or skill 3. That's on me for a super start, but that's the main problem with Cooler right now. I still had a lot of fun recording this video. This skin looks awesome. And we got MVP in the first game. And the second game went perfectly well. And I'm perfectly happy with this video. I'm perfectly happy. Cooler's still so much fun. I love playing him. I mean, if Squadra wants to buff him, I would happily take it. I would happily take a reason to play Cooler some more. This skin is sick. This skin's sick. I love playing Cooler if they buff him. What if his skill 2 healed him? Don't do that. Cooler... I don't think... If you wanted to buff Cooler, sure. I just think more of the top tier characters probably need to be nerfed, like Topo. But if you wanted to buff him, I'm so down. But this skin's awesome. I love playing Cooler. I think I've made more individual Cooler videos than any other character. He's my favorite Dragon Ball character. I just love playing him. And I'm so happy with this skin. Even though everyone else on the roster got it, I think Cooler is one of the best of the Sparking Black skin set. Maybe I can make a tier list of all the skins. That could be a fun video. Maybe I'll do that, actually. I'll write that down. But this skin's awesome. I love playing Cooler. It's just a bit of a rough meta for him. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys get the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, beating me lots. Please stay tapped into the channel with every day Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I'm sure including news coverage on Season 6, more videos on Beerus and the other two characters yet to be revealed, as well as any potential news you didn't know for the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!